Hello everybody, and thank you for stopping by. Chris Wood here. Welcome to my channel. It's August 6th, 2022, and I just wanted to pop on here to show that there has been more serious facial changes, more serious brain injury to me. I have been getting numbed down all day long. I've been getting numbed down actually for the last 2 days constantly. I'm having stuff being poked into the back of my head. It feels like I'm having air being going through me. I am being broadcasted through from remote neural monitoring from Blair Hardy, from William Wooldridge of 149 Center Street North, who happens to be my identity thief and O.P.P boss, inmate, serial killer, sex offender, identity thief, guilty of murdering my mother back in December 2020 through Spencer Mills, O.P.P 14716, through Stacy, a mental health worker. Reason, they told him that me and Wooldridge, last known year's name, were switched at birth. He is approximately 70 years old. I am 50 years old. There is no fucking chance of us being switched at birth. That is what crystal meth does to people. That is what fentanyl does to people, and that is what crack does to people. It turns you into a delusional, psychotic piece of shit. And this is why you were a perfect person to use for this crime for O.P.P. You are now officially guilty of murdering a bloodline. You are guilty of murdering my mother. You are guilty of pretty much murdering me. You are guilty of ending a bloodline and doctors involved that aid in Spencer Mills' crimes. O.P.P, Staff Sergeants, Ex-Chief, Robert Kane, Robert Lucas, Shannon Cork, Stacy, mental health worker, Shelley Hafner, the doctors that cover up and aiding in their crimes, Dr. Tatiana V, a.k.a. Margie V, Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. Barton, Dr. Pritchard, Dr. McGregor, Dr. Ambimbola, Dr. Sue, Dr. Fardell, Dr. Pritchard, Dr. Barton, Triage Nurse Tanya, a blonde-haired woman, Triage Nurse Terry, Triage Nurse David, and Paladin Security. They are all guilty and involved in aiding and abetting William Wooldridge with this identity theft, who happens to be their boss. Being kicked out of the hospital, medical treatment refusals, discriminations, name-calling, lies, time-buying, cover-ups, arrest refusals except for on me, the victim, and that was done to deflect the crimes because of me wanting arrests on them. So as a result, they deflected it back to me, and they had me charged to keep me from help, which I was unable to go to a hospital for 8 months, compliments to O.P.P. And now if I try to go to the hospital and get any help, I will be kicked out of there and probably beaten by Paladin Security. Not that it would have done me any good to go to Lennox and Addington County General Hospital anyway. Like I said, they are involved with covering up these crimes. Outside cops need to come in and arrest O.P.P cops. Outside cops need to come in and arrest Lennox and Addington County General Hospital doctors for the crimes, the ones named. They need to arrest O.P.P boss and co-offender, sex offender, inmate, my identity thief of 149 Center Street North, William Bill Wooldridge, last known used name. He is also allegedly Hells Angels boss for Ontario chapter. Also Blair Hardy, who is allegedly in jail on false drug charges, as he is co-offender with and for O.P.P. He is a human trafficker and a drug trafficker with Robert Kane and Spencer Mills. Jay Benalstein, aka they call him Two-Step, and Tyler Lake, you are guilty of murder and attempted murder. There was also a Bucktooth Bob. He's a bald-headed guy, crowbar mustache, and glasses, walks around with a bag of drugs, pills that he sells and other shit. There is Allie Cooper. There's a homeless woman named Michelle. There is Destiny Larrabee. There is her mother using this on me as well. There has been Ray Ray. There has been Sam. There has been Hope Mills using this on me, all deforming me and changing me, injuring me, and mutilating me for the last 3 years, and me not being able to do anything about it. I went to the Justice of the Peace, and she basically told me that I was hallucinating on marijuana, a sex assault, being sodomized by O.P.P. Okay, you stupid bitch, how much cocaine did you snort that morning, and how much whiskey did you drink? Because you look like your eyes were pretty glossy, and you did smell of alcohol and whiskey at 10 a.m. in the morning. I just want to say congratulations to Blair Hardy, to William Wooldridge, to Tyler Lake especially, and all the other fucking junkies that have been getting paid through drugs and a whole lot of money through O.P.P. This is 100% revenge retaliation on me for speaking of their crimes since 2019. On top of all of this, being kidnapped, being sex assaulted, medically blacklisted, skull split, deformed, brain injured, tortured, mutilated, being falsely arrested, being stalked, having William Wooldridge's prisoner tracking put onto me for part of the stalking and framing for when this identity theft finally happens, plus the remote neuromonitoring used 24/7 on me that's being used so I read as him. So when the time comes, I will be taken as either Blair Hardy or William Wooldridge. How too convenient that Blair Hardy has disappeared, or in Quinny when he is still using this, and he is the co-offender and boss to these cops. All he needs is a computer, a cell phone given to him, or hooked up his ass, simple as that, and I've said it before. So I am 50 years old, and I live in Napanee. My name is Chris Wood, and I am the victim of identity theft for framing. I am the end of my bloodline for revenge retaliation through O.P.P, Lennox, and Addington Provincial Police. No criminal history or record until I was falsely charged to deflect the crimes against me. And that's exactly what that was about, because it's cops and doctors here, and they can't have it getting out of the crimes that they are committing, especially identity thefts. This is how the missing and murdered happened. This is how O.P.P frame, and this is how O.P.P traffic, and this is how O.P.P are murdering successfully right here in Napanee, and they're getting away with it because they have a JP, they have inmates, and they have doctors to help them aid and abet and cover up their crimes with and for them. So they are criminally negligent along with Paladin Security. I hope you are happy with what you've done to me and what you see O.P.P and William Wooldridge, knowing that you were untouchable at 149 Center Street because you are O.P.P boss to them, and Wellington O.P.P, who are also human trafficking out of the sandbanks. You're human traffickers, you're human sex trade, slavery traffickers, children and adults. You are giving children, selling children to pedophiles. You are selling adults to sex offenders. You are drug traffickers, and you are very successful here at Napanee. I've been skull split. I've been brain injured seriously. And after 3 years of going through this is finally finished. So congratulations. Like I said, this is how O.P.P frame. This is how O.P.P kill. And this is how O.P.P traffic right here in Napanee. Chris Wood here. Thank you for watching. I hope you like, subscribe, and definitely share because this is life and death and it is very important. I just want to say to all, love all, hate none, and remember this, anything happens to me, the ones guilty are the ones named. And William Wooldridge, the boss, lives at 149 Center Street, North Napanee, in a white house. He wears glasses, he is bald now, and a goatee. His last known name was William Wooldridge. And Blair Hardy allegedly, and Quinny and Tyler Lake and Jay Van Alstyne are most likely being hidden on Water Street. Be safe, Napanee. Watch yourselves, watch your children, and watch your parents because they have no problem stalking and murdering elderly too. Chris Wood, love all, hate none. Not William Wooldridge, you delusional piece of shit. Thanks for ending a bloodline, goofs. And that's exactly what you are, O.P.P. You are juvenile, psychotic fucking goofs. And you're all murderers. Nothing you have ever done has been legal in this town. Nothing. No arrest, anything. You are too corrupt. Because you can be. Thanks for ending a bloodline, you fucking cocksuckers. Look what you did to me for trafficking, for framing me as your fucking boss. As Tyler Lake, a bunch of fucking junkies using me as a piece of shit. Well, you're giving them remote neuromonitoring to do this to me, passing it around, O.P.P. You are guilty.